In our own nation, how it is that many children like me face these harsh realities. Someone tell me, where education and healthcare has become a privilege and no more a right. As the proverb goes, the tree that doesn't grow straight will never bear fruit. We need to reset. We need to reset and straighten out our priorities as a nation and a people and invest in the youth. Not for the future anymore, but right now. Tell me if right now isn't the future. Let's provide access to quality free and compulsory education for young people. Healthcare and opportunities must remain a right so that we can live, grow and bear fruit and make our nation proud, great and strong. No more struggles to make ends meet. No more empty plates. No more ababase. No more wobayase. We deserve a future where every child can thrive, create and become. God bless our homeland Ghana.
Ehalakasa. Ehalakasa. Let's show some love for her. Let's show some love, yeah? This is amazing, super. I think we should have just selected a jury so that at least we use them as sacrificial lambs, yeah? We should have done that. But anyway, let's see what the next person also have for her. Let's show some love and welcome at the park. Show some love for the park. Let's show some love. Let's show some love. These are future slumbers. Let's give them a lot of love, yeah? Well, let's keep clapping until she gets to the microphone. Let's keep clapping, yeah?
Some said, education is the key to success. Well, I have it now. Open up the door and saw an old man in suit and tie, old enough to retire. But I guess his mission is to sell my position to them that are higher. In society, he grants me the interview just for the formality, pushes the opportunity to them that knows somebody that has the money. So, to the man in suit, to the man called the boss, I salute. To the man who got the job and is about to deny me of it. His reason I refuse. I don't have that 3, 4, 5 years working experience. I'm just a graduate and not a genuine. So I can't abracadabra those years in my CV. I don't have the money you're asking for. I'm just an ordinary citizen and not a DP. I'm not letting my panties down. I'm not Rapunzel. So please free me of this pain. This torture of walking under the scorching sun in white shirt, black skirts, black shoes, hopelessly hopeful that me too can go through. I'm not saying Uncle Sam lied, but Uncle Sam never told me that even with my first class, I would have to clash with them red case, break bones, nurses, sweet dreams, cool dreams, just so I can get taste of the cake. So I'm writing a letter with a broken pen. To the man in suit, to the man called the boss, I salute. To the man who got the job and is about to reject my application. His rejection, I to reject absolute. I hope he read this letter with a broken heart. Written by Whinna Yentem. Thank you.
Ehalakasa. Let's show some love. Thank you so much, Akiba. Thank you so much. That is wonderful. Ghana is the world champion for spoken word poetry. And it has been a very long journey for us. This year is going to be even tougher because we have to go and defend this title. Here we are coming to select that person who is going to do that for us. So please, don't judge biasly. Judge from your heart and let's pick the right person who can go through the Africa Championship and then qualify from there, because in Africa, we are going to take 10 poets from Africa. Let's say 10 countries will qualify from 54 countries. And so within languages like French, Portuguese, and Spanish, and all these things, and you're also going to do your English, how will the jury get this? So we need someone whose performance alone, you don't need to understand the person's language, but the energy, the power in the performance should be able to convince them to select us so that we can go to the World Championship next year, October, in Durban, KwaZulu-Natal University in South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for tonight?
Yeah.
Are you ready for tonight?
Yeah.
Before I introduce our slam master, I want us to select our judges. Now, if you are 18 years here and above and of a sound mind, and you know that you can open up your spirit and receive the words that will be coming out of the stage with honesty and with clarity, knowing that there is content, there is power, there is message, and there is everything that is needed for a piece that will speak to audience and to the future. I want to see by hand so that we can really look into your eyes and see that this person can judge. Let's see by hands those who want to judge. Super. I see a lady here. Super. I see a gentleman there. Well, I mean, these people have poetry or spoken word background, so I can tell that we can be convinced of them. So let me do this. Okay. Madam, please take this. Wonderful. Let's show some love for this woman here. And then Otungo is the first slam champion for Ghana in 2009. 2009. Yeah, 2009. He won the first Ehalakasa slam. Let's show him some love. And he's here tonight to support us. And this is also Managana, who has also been in our slam scene for years now. And let's see us who else by us. 18 years of a sound mind. Yes, I can see lady. Let's give her one. So, okay. Thank you so much. And then let's see us. Where else? Who else wants to be a judge? Who else wants to be a judge? Okay, far back. Somebody help me. You want to judge? For real? Are you of a sound mind? Yeah? Okay. Super. And then last one. At the back, okay. Let's show them some love. Let's show them some love. The slam rule allows that we select judges right on the day of the slam. We don't know these people that they are going to be our jury, but here we are. Thank you. Okay, so judges, you have a scorecard of 1 to 10. After each performance, you have the power to give between 1 and 10. Nobody will judge you for whatever score you give, but you should be able to give a score that merits the performance you experience. If it touches everybody and they clap, and you feel like you want to give 3, that is your power. It's cool. If you decide to give 10, that is your power. That's your contribution you are giving to the person who has to go and represent us. So please do it from the bottom of your heart. However, the rule says that after all the 5 judges have lifted up their scores, we will drop 1 low score and drop 1 high score. Meaning, if for example we have 5, 10, 9, 7, we'll drop 1 small 5 and drop the big 10. Then we have 9 plus 5 plus 6. What is that? 9 plus 5 plus 6. 9 plus 5 plus 6. 9 plus 5 plus 6. 20. So we need you audience to say this for us so that our score master who will be sitting here, let's show some love for humankind, he will put them down. Now the performers have 3 minutes each to perform. If they come here, they have all the time. They will have the time to adjust their mic the way they want it. They need to adjust it whatever. You have all the time. Say again. Okay, thank you, sir. So the performers have all the time to adjust the mic, shake their heat of the dress into the mic. Our timekeeper and the score master will start rolling the time. You have 3 minutes. If you exceed your 3 minutes, you have a grace period of 10 seconds. After that grace period, and you're still going on, we'll allow you to go. But at the end, we'll take 1 point out of your total score. That is for that. The poets also have the chance to come here. No need to engage your audience. You don't have to engage your audience. You are your own audience. Just before, you cannot tell the audience, clap. If I say A, say B. If I say C, you cannot do that. You just have to go straight to your piece. You cannot also come here with a prop. problem is that you can't come with something to use the something for performance, which means also you cannot also throw something out of this place or take something off yourself and use it. It's an advantage the other person may not be able to use, so we don't allow props as well. In 2013, show some love.
It's about to have fun, right? About to have fun, slam, learn, play. We will teach people, we'll do everything so, alright? And thank you all so much for coming. Big up to Black for holding this down for like so many years, nearly 2 decades. Oh, and tonight we are happy to have in our midst those who stood with Black right from the beginning. So I know easy, close to 20 years. We have Madagana in the house tonight. Big up, big up.
Oh, who knows Madagana? Madagana, those who were watching on television back in the day, and they are still grinding. Madagana is here. Otomo is also in the house tonight. Ehalakasa.
Hi. I am the girl that he wished you were a boy. I know I would have been his bundle of joy, but how is that my fault for being a girl? And who do I blame? The universe? It spends all my mother's eggs, I told him. Having girls is not a bad thing, Dad, he said. No, you should have been a boy. The one to carry on after I am gone, carry my name, not the shame of not being able to bear a male child because I'm the first child of my father. Having girls means the ends here. And the stories of him telling my mommy I am a boy while I was still forming in the coming made God love, I guess. But that was what drew the line for me. I said I might be shut and shut more often. Walking the play with boys so I wouldn't shout him. Change balls, climb ladders like no other to fix things on the roof, slit the throat of fowls a couple of times. So anytime he was called to come fix something at home, he would ask if I'm not around. My daddy turned me into a boy, I guess. That's why I have chest instead of breast, so now I need a dick to complete me just so I can compete with my fellow men. Since he doesn't want to stay packed in the garage once I finally get married, my daddy has finally succeeded in turning me into a boy. So now I'm facing life head on as a man in the store. I am not finding my way. My days are cloudy. My days aren't funny. I am fighting and life is beating the beautiful night life out of me. You didn't want to wish for me to be a boy, Dad. But the fucking hard life it comes with, the anger it comes with, the responsibility it comes with, the societal thoughts it comes with, I sometimes wonder if someone within you are grateful I am a girl. That even though you haven't read any of Amma Ata Abu's books, you smile and say, Afi is the girl who can. And then I have the legs. The legs that take me places just so I put smiles on faces that when I'm asked whose daughter I am, I'll probably mention your name, but no. My heart is heavy, for I have carried this baggage in this body for way too long and nobody seen the damage it has done to me, to us. That even to this day when tears hit my cheeks, I quickly wipe them off because men don't quite get me. I hope I am a boy enough. I hope I am a man enough. I hope I finally become the boy you wished for.
Ehalakasa. When you say Ehalakasa, you respond by saying it lives in us. Ehalakasa. Ehalakasa. It lives in us. Alright, so thank you, Bob. Alright, judges. I see a 9, I see a 10. Judges, I see 7, 8, and I'm 8. So 8, 10, 9, 7. Please keep it up. 8, 7, 9, 10, and 8. So I dropped that 10, I dropped that 7. So we keep an 8, a 9, and an 8. So 8 plus 9 plus 8. The mathematicians. 20. 25. So that's how it's going to be tonight. So we have our timekeeper here as Shaba or Kese. Yes, sir. So Kese, please, I'll need you to take one of the front seats. So we are just about to start. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Alright, so first on the list, we have Subway Lifestyle. Alright. Father spoke 5 languages. Fancy.
Switch. Yo.
My father spoke 5 languages. Fancy, Ewe, Nzema, Gan, and Chi. He spoke all 5 languages with my junior brothers and spoke a language I'm not permitted to understand, Lord. A language I'm not permitted to understand, but feel the pain attached to the language. Kafio Bulu, Kwasia, but Victor was his favorite. And I stood tall, went through all this pain. I went through all this pain. And even if colors flew out of my examination, he blessed my colors with insults. Insults. I was born in pain, torture, sorrows, sadness. He broke me. He broke me. He broke me. And it's hard for me to forgive it. Hard for me to forgive it. Hard for me to forgive. Today I stand tall because the Creator has created a soldier born from fear, born from pain, born from pain. Stanzas in him. He broke me. He took my freedom. He took my freedom. He took my freedom. I was a slave. I was a slave to his words. I was a slave to his words, his insults, his biting. He used beating as the icing on the cake. And in time, I stood tall. He just threw me away. And today, he can't even speak. And he wants my forgiveness. It's hard for me to forgive him. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Why should I forgive you? Why? Why should I forgive you? Why? Why should I forgive you? You took my freedom. Why? On the verge of losing, the Creator created a soldier born out of pain. I was built in pain. If sadness made me who I am, and forgiveness is the cure to my pain, Lord, give me the strength to forgive. I am. I've forgiven him. These are not just words, just think about it. My name is Soyo Vi Zibo. We decided to forgive. Let's see what our judges are going to do. But before that, timekeeper. 3 minutes, 14 seconds. Judges. I see a 7. I see a 2. 7, 5, 5, 5, 5, 2, 7, 7. So I dropped that beautiful 2. I dropped This gorgeous 7, I maintain this 7, that 5, and that 5. 5 plus 5 plus 7. 17. Put your hands together for Subway Lifestyle.
I cannot swallow my angry anymore because me and my body have run out of space to keep it. My mouth is filled with so many words to pay as tribute to God's souls. In this tiny room, my voice stops at the ceiling. It is proof that God's ears are closed to our cries. On the 10th of September, the people of Nepal threw their government into fire. 57 people got killed, and yes, I saw it all on my screen. I consumed grief with my breakfast, felt the taste of death on my tongue. I watched a bomb wipe out an entire city. Saw bodies dismantled on ground soaked with blood. You deserve to know about the number of women and children killed in war this year alone: 64,000. A 5-year-old girl in Gaza, trapped in a burning car on the phone with a news reporter, scared, saying, "Will you come and get me? Save me, save me, save me." And the time went TikTok until she took her last breath. A boy watched his entire family blow up in flames. TikTok categorized the video under sensitive, and I clicked play anyway. The world might be burning down, but I play anyway. My father says there is a way to pray all the words away, so he prays anyway. Do you know how many colors do I need to paint my grief in so it becomes less visceral? How many words do I need to speak about evil politely so my tongue isn't cut off? How many poems do we need to write and scream at the top of our lungs until someone hears the wailing in our throats? Do you know there's a kind of night that even the stars cannot save? Somebody said we are not angry enough. As though the red of our blood, the black of our skins, and the grey of our souls are not outstanding enough. As though the piercing shrill of our voice is not enough terror or a sign to stop. The sadness is drilled into my bones, sewn into my back. So sit and listen. Sit and listen to me drone on and on about the women and children killed in Benue, Nigeria this year. Lies reduced to background noise. Package into a 1-minute Instagram reel. Repost, copy, share the link so people can get to know of their atrocities, their memories. Now stormed into the grounds by headsmen, covered by the news, covered up by the state. I am tired of performing these disasters as poetry. Writing about what was like it's fiction, and once upon a time, I had space in my belly to keep my anger in, but I cannot swallow my angry anymore because me and my body have run out of space to keep it.
Going to maintain it. Alright, timekeeper.
2 minutes, 36
2 minutes, 36 seconds. Judges, I see a 9, 7, 9, 6, 6, 9, 9, 7, 7, 7, 9, 9, 6. So I drop this 9, I drop that 6, so 9 plus 7 plus 7. 7 plus 7 plus 9. 63. 23. Alright, so put your hands together for Poema. As we welcome our big man brother, let's speak Brown. Yes, you are. I know your mind isn't settled to understand because this message really coming from afar. And I know your heart is so hardened to believe, but let me tell you, you are sold a shining star. Time may elapse, but there's a DNA in you that can never expire. You see that little flame set the whole world on fire. A grace is about to be established today, but without the architect, there's no plan, and without the constructors, the land will be useless. No. How can you even break a bone when you are toothless? But things never remain the same when you keep it on the progress. The speed of a machine is determined by the more you put or less. You know, I just want you to have a second view of yourself, but it still seems you still have that little boy, that little girl in your hand. See, if that shepherd in the bush could stand bold in front of a giant, then you are not weak, my friend. You can still break the fence. See, there's no time for an interview because how about the perfect credentials? You only survive that womb because of that great potential. Allow me to ignite you today. Breathe in some greatness. Yeah, this is so essential because you can't waste the power in you. There's so many lives looking up to you like the capital star, the world savior. The world is not looking for spectators, but the one who fixes within a timer. Then you are that right person, activate you that power. Yes, you can, and yes, you are. The life of a king is the one that puts this in order. Let me step on a weak board. This is one from a motivational speaker. You were made with a mighty hand, not the one drawn with pen and paper. There's an army rising, join in, shake out the negativity and plug in, challenge that impulse that crushes me the beat. How can you go around begging why she were made a king? Ignorance mixed with fear, there's a giant hidden. You are that picture among a million. You are that syllabus that Jews are ready to learn. You are the voice, the whole universe ready to listen. You are a nation, a mighty legion, an architect. The world can never build without a consent. Situation can never transform the rare you like something with no sight to destroy the enemies without even a glance through. Then I believe you made it true. Step only to that vision and give it a rare view. The world will only believe in you when you believe in you. The God of the union looks like you. Believe me or not, this is you. This is you with faith. Ehalakasa is us. Timekeeper. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Judges. 7. I see a 5. I see another 5, 6, and a 9. So 9, 5, 6, 5, and 7. So we drop that beautiful 9, we drop that 5 of yours, and we keep this 5, this 6, and 7. 5 plus 6 plus 7. 18. All right, put your hands together for Nesty Brown. To clap for the next number, how many of you are following Ehalakasa? I know official media platforms. Okay, so I bet you know what to do with your hands. Thank you very much. Aquaba, welcome to the culture. Ghana, Africa, a tale foretold from afar, rising of a star, black star, a journey near from far. A craft of nature, equator, eye of the maker, this is Ghana. From the caves and mountains of Afadatu stands the heights and slopes of Africa, a pace setter, breaking chains and pains, making gains like the rain. The end of your beginning was the transatlantic merchandise, cutting you to size, but the science remains your right of inheritance. Ampa, wa won pasetuo na akoda ne batetuo. Am wode hye wada ne akwa na wubo kro. Waya, ye hwehwaw, wudwane, sanwachi na wo ato. Centuries of pain, for again delayed, or Sajafujafo, your name remains, stains cannot be wiped away. Tears wash our wounds as the cry radiates, the burning walls of our castles and forts, lifelong and short. Come dry the tears, like spear peers, they cheers with friends, smear with pens, and not a recompense. The journey may be long, but it's the same road we are on, the same song we've been taught, the master song, even when we are wrong, a harm is on. Yadana sa Lord de Kian Planwania, Oria Swa, Osio 400 years through Armageddon, some say it's Babylon, like the raging storm from Gomorrah and Sodom, burning for freedom. This is home, where you were born, you belong. How long? Using tongues, gaining tongues, would heed the horn. It's like a rebirth, an ancestral regret, being reset with a cultural mindset. You need it first, passed off test, came to next. This call is so clarion, target a rebellion, chase on, whether right or wrong, we've never won against the pirates of old. So now Africa is calling, Ghana is waiting, stop the gazing, no more grazing, get boots lacing, no more pacing, washing of basins, losing casings, or mass tracings. So now we call, Du Bois, Patmore, Senghor, Toure, Nyerere, Azikiwe, Selassie, Lumumba, Kenyatta, Mosiah, Mandela, Nkrumah, anyone Amaka, Nchirima Demoka. I see a 10 already. Hold on to your 10. Timekeeper. 2 minutes, 26 seconds, judges. 9, 8, 10, 9, 9, 9, 9. 8, 10, 9, 9, 9, 8, 10, 9, 9, 9, 8, 10. So we drop that gorgeous 10, we drop this beautiful 8, we maintain the 9 plus 9 plus 9, giving us 27. Nice.
My faith has found a resting place, not in device or being. I trust the ever-living one. His wounds for me shall be. I need no other argument. I need no other plea. It is enough that Jesus died, that he died for me. Several screams echoed from the house next to me. Screams that sounded like Mr. Lawson's 4-year-old kid. Who am I to tell him to spare the child and spoil the rod when mine had just smashed the airport? Therefore, I tried going back to sleep amidst the persistent yells coming from Mr. Lawson's 8 cells. I sent whispers of prayers through the air, hoping he would show clemency to his handsome head. Ironically, my cold whispers woke the town with a chilling story. Woman dead, with scars all over her body. By now, you know where the story is going. Apparently, she had suffered a severe concussion without any of us knowing. Ajare's voice sounded akin to a next of kin. Therefore, we thought the screams came from her kid. The man whose contact she had saved as my king acted in a manner so despicable and wicked. Who knew that such a down-to-earth person would be taught this unforgettable lesson? She's been walked on, manhandled, misused, and finally treated with scorn. The question is, was she under duress or under oath when she agreed to spend the rest of her life in his abode? Did she really understand those scripted words? Because in all honesty, it could either get better or worse. This young woman had fallen for a diamond ring. Had she known she had entered a boxing ring, she would have quickly made her mother's doorbell ring that there was no home security on this tile ring. Stripping every layer of hair until there was none left, Mama's Mr. Right just struck her down with his legs. Rose flowers that came knocking on Val's Day revisit her tomb on this last day. At the graveside, I asked her 4-year-old son, "What is love?" On the funeral brochure, he wrote, "Love is evil. LOVESEVOL. Young boy just spelled love backwards, just as his mom was treated, caught up in the cactus. I need no other argument. I need no other plea.
Sir, we have no arguments. Sorry, judges have a lot of arguments to do tonight. Timekeeper. 2 minutes, 46 seconds. Judges. I see a 7, 5, 5, 4, 7, 7, 5, 4, 7, 5. I drop that 7, I drop that 4, I keep the 5, the 7, and then 5. 5 plus 7. 17. Nice. Put your hands together for PE. Let's ask you to welcome Whinna Yentem.
everyone is a hypocrite. Except my mom, though. She's bold enough to tell me she hates me at every given opportunity. And my dad, the coward, left before I was birthed. And you, all of you, speak only about the hurts and about the pain and about the struggles of a single mother, but no one speaks about the hurts and about the pain and about the distress of the offspring of the single mother. So here comes the voice. I am not here to weave words, so this is not just a poem. Neither is this an exaggeration that is written in metaphors, lines, and stanzas to impress. This is a reality check. This is not a piece of poetry, but this is a piece of my soul laid bare. A desperate plea for love. Mom, can you hear my heart despair? I know I stand as a reflection of your pain. Scars to your wounds, but I was never part of the conspiracy, I promise. I never asked him to leave when you needed him the most, so please don't punish me of another man's deed. If you can't make me, then please don't break me. I know the breach between us is filled with unspoken disdain, and you have professed your hate through your every hit, and through your every slap, and through your every spiteful words that hit the heart like a spear. And I wish the feeling was mutual, but the only thing I know how to give best is love. If you can't love me just for a second, I will please ask you pass a knife through my wrist to ease both our pains, for I no longer fear death. Because I've died a million times each bedtime, and this is just a ghost of me still lurking. Hoping, Mom, you could love me just one more time before my soul disappears. For my soul needs a place to rest. My soul needs a place to rest. Somewhere I'll lay it all down and no hiding. Maybe I need some guidance. This is a letter to my mom.
If you can't love me for real, just pass a knife through my lunch stage. I see your time already. Thank you, Papa. 2 minutes, 57 seconds. Judges, 5, 8, 7, 6, 9, 9, 6. 5, 7, 8, 9, 5, 7, 6, 5, 6, 9, 7, 8. I drop this 9, 5. I drop that 9 over there. I keep the 6, the 7, and the 8. 8, 7, and 6. 8, 7, 6. 21. Thank you very much.
Dear Heavenly Father, I come before you with the fullness of my heart's beats. But today, it is my sweat that will decide the whether or not there what to eat. Whether to fill the belly or medicate the body. To fill my palace with taste or just give thanks for it. I pray that give me this day my daily bread, but if the daily bread of this day is me, then protect me from evil. Those for whom I pray there, give me this day a daily bread, call on me to battle hunger, to deny them hunger, although I've never had neither the right nor morals to go hungry. So I learn to serve, because life like the shark in the water that's emerging to murk. I face it, knowing it's not basic, it's matrix, couldn't see it with lazy. So God, please let the sun shine as your sun shines. My be a gateway into heaven, but it's just one line. People turn their backs on it, but life faces it. So the preachers say, do right, just love, and don't wear unforgiveness like boots. They say forgive your enemies, but if we never choose, a born sinner, so at least I didn't forget my roots. How am I supposed to love as myself, neighbors I can trust? Guess that means I can trust me, but I can love me. Shockingly, my best friends have their best friends. Painfully, our lovers have gotten lovers. Sadly, we are not the favorites of our favorites. Dear Lord, forgive me, I didn't see my sins because I was surrounded by people who would normalize it. But now for my sins, I have the awareness. The awareness that seeing anyone come, I was heavily marked with more sin. Many years of consistent fighting now, I have less sins. And the less sins, I gather them from less sins. Now they see it, and see sin failing to see it. But still, my weaknesses keep getting bolder and eerie. So as you protect me from external enemies, oh God, please let me not be the weapon fashioned against me. By any means, give me eyes to see my enemies, sight to perceive my frenemies. And now that I know my enemies, oh Jah, please protect me from my friends. To these ends, oh man, save me. And yes, I know. I saw truth, and you assured you for grace. My word is truth. And to you, the God of truth, I pray. Say amen.
Amen.
I say this word is truth. And it's something that is tonight. That you have lovers or lover who has lovers. Timekeeper. Timekeeper. Why? 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Judges. 7, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 6, 7. So I drop your beautiful 6, I drop your 8, I have 7, 6, and 7. 7, 6, 7, 7, 6, 7. 20. Thank you so much.
Sons and daughters of Africa, you have come before the oracle with supplications and quest for justice. But hear ye, as you come before the gods with a charge of plunder and cruelty against the imperialists, that the charges are true, just as the sky is blue. When the ships docked, the British, French, Germans, Portuguese had gunsmiths, march chains. And the evidence lies bare as a child whose nakedness knows no shame. But who sold king for gin, gold mines for mirrors? You have perfected the art of blaming others, everyone else but yourself, forgetting you stand before the oracle not as a child at it, not just an adult, but as the father of kingdoms, the mother of civilization, who sold sons for gunpowder, daughters for silver coins you couldn't use. You call it slavery when your citizens were forced out of your hands over the Mediterranean. What do you call it now when your citizens are forced to flee to the Americas? Hoping and praying they do not have ballads sung for them like Wycliffe singing, Diallo, Diallo. I shall not withhold from thy ears, that thou cannot let being victim be thine inheritance. You say the West is wicked, and thou speakest truth. Who transformed little boys to child soldiers in South Sudan, who enslaved schoolboy kids into marriages in Niger, go to South Africa. They poison their generations for gold, and they are not alone. Their brethren in Ghana force women into witches' camp. You speak of your wounds without realizing the knife is in your hands. Need I lay before thee the truth once spoken? Well, hear it. When Aikwe Ama wrote the beautiful ones are not yet born, he wasn't referring to the British. When Nguti wrote Petals of Blood in 77, he wasn't referring to the Germans. When Adesami dramatized Niger No Dey Carry Last, may it be known to you that that child was to the whole of Africa. How many years now have you not sung hymns of African unity? And how many more years are you going to tickle your ears with this song without an action? How many generations must come and go to hear these lamentations of the failures of the first generation? 25 years into the 21st century and your banks are broke, your hospital's sick, your schools need education. Yet you talk about the past while you feed the demons of the present who will end up sucking blood from your future. I speak of your leaders, the ones you chose and the ones who buy their ways into power, who fetch from the wells you dug and dine as you hunt. May it be known to you, this is the voice of the oracle whose justice you seek, that you have the might to rise or remain fallen. The choice is yours and yours only.
Two minutes, 59 seconds. I won't get somebody today. 7, 7, 5, 9, 7, 7, 5, 9, 6, 7, 7, 5, 9, 6, 7, 7, 5, 9, 6. So we drop this 5, we drop this gorgeous 9. 7 plus 6. 20 what? 20. Alright. Let's welcome on stage the baby boy.
I don't despise the gender. So please listen to my history. I am an alpha devoted to lead these paths just like the wolf story. And since the day I received this poetic call, I know it's a call to glory. And I've transitioned on this journey with kings, seeing the West, and that makes me wise. But don't be surprised when you see my star at the East. Just bear with me, because my dream wanted to be this Guinness Book record with this poetry. But more than a decade in this poetic industry, I slept on my talent, fuck up with my dreams, procrastinate every minute, but see, not anymore. So now when I get a little space, it matters a lot to me. And when I spark like tech, oh no, I launch west like rocket. Just like the color of my skin, I'm ready out with my intentions. So no one can dig me out there like a grave. Lyrical battle, but this time around I won't miss my take. So I'm glad with this shot like Lara shot it, oh God. The day I want this international platform and bend down with this style. Hey, dear boys, put on their whole armor, because this journey is a lyrical war. So that after the success, we can smoke the peace by keeping it real like Andrew saint. Oh God, you know I'm a sinner on stage, but on the stage I'm a saint. And to go from me as to because I'm ready to serve you all meals from this hell of a country. Just add I to man, just like Imam, and I'll make it a family congregation. But when you add I to slam, just like Islam, then I'm taking over generation. Like a countryman rapping the song, so when I slam, I spit fire just like a dragon poet. I release back to back, so when I come, no delay. I come faster when I release, and when I release, and when I release. See, man, I'm plugging my talent. Telling you me as a baby poet who empty you. But when I begin to talk, it's like I'm saying to AMG. That's why I give them ECG, because I shot them with my adult teeth. Check my roots, for I am the poetry. For the likes of Kofi, I will not. I took whatever I question, Bruno Nassasi. I'm part of the artistry. So when I pick up my pen to write, this new school find that trace route to their ancestry. That's how they look up to me like the Messiah. To take them to the other side, cross over Wakanda. Even unto death, my legacy will still live forever. That's why they can't put me on the flight mode, because I still pass the port just on the green boom. So you better tell the press to be ready. For these methods I'm coming with go make them broke, man. Then confused like Isham, but I'm not a student from the paint, or I rep the coast. So lyrically I descend like the wildfire, just like the Holy Ghost. My pen game is like meta AI. What's up, dude? Tell all these messages to be snappy with the ground, because I deserve it every year. I mean, my pen game is like meta AI. What's up, dude? Tell all these messages to be snappy with the ground, because I deserve it every year. Akuna Matata, and I'm back like the Terminator, ready to drop bunkers like a bomb site.
Ehalakasa is giving with a very fine mind. Timekeeper. 2 minutes 43 seconds. He says, judges. 8, 7, 9, 7, 7, 8, 7, 9, 7, 8, 9. So we drop that 7 over there, we'll drop that 9, keep this 9, 7, and 8. 9, 7, and 8. If people don't talk, what they will talk, we now go take go. 24, she said, aye!
I'm actually not here to impress no one. I'm sorry if you don't enjoy my piece. We are not in a bar. I come here to drop some peace, some facts, break and create some bars. If you think you disagree, you can call the police to come and pick me and place me behind the bars. Other than that, early tomorrow morning, I'll be leaving with the bars. There are two things that the poor woman, me self, one they bore me, one they be me. BB and TB, you know, be blue balls or blue bears. Yet I went here and pre-one saying, you boy too who be teenage pregnancy. And here the case lies. You boy get someone you think you are asked, are you the one you say antenna? Na to me say to me or remember. And I know him so very insane. Now roll it. I want to make you give me some beats. I want to call it a slam beat. I want to change the name as Leslam Rabi Sokamacha Kebi. I want to change the name, gain the fame and not to tame. Well, I have a star shining out of the lot in the skies to remember Lord's wife. But yet, I'm unidentified because I know it's celeb. Like you quote my words, quote for your start. Yet I'm a representative in God's image, and so I represent Him. I don't care what you think about me, though, but I'm still who I am, just as I am. But there is this thing that runs through my mind. What do humans we live for? What do humans we live for? Asemi bomi pusa, enti mami nama, nami bisa and amami kasa, enti someone, nobody will hear your matter, but you don't have to give up. Arise to the moment and speak up. Poema da Ehalakasa. Enti maba ahai, leave me, allow me mama, monjai me namen kasa. Anopani on the perfect common mami fito we se mi eviam ye jiwa pole kaka kangere emisata ka kwesi hamele waji. Here I come. Indeed, if you disagree, you can call the police to come and pick me. Go place me behind the bars. Subscribe me. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Ehalakasa. And this is the last timekeeper. 2 minutes 36 seconds, judges. Judges, 7, 6, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, 7. So I drop the scores of these legends over here. I leave this 6, and that's 6, 6 plus 6 plus 6. The dark clouds warned of the storm to come. Hearts that ought to beat on repeats, stood numb. The fierce paleness of that menacing forefinger, tugging hard, from Sabinga. The same finger that violated her was right in the face and warning her of danger. Don't you dare! You tell anyone you are dead. And she was already dead. Her virginity had been uprooted. From the abuse, she felt used, confused, and irreparably bruised. Mother Ghana has for so many years been raped. Her form begs to be reshaped. The politician's manhood made her scream when she went to him with her big dream. She was that poor girl who had a minister's signature in between her thighs. Oh, her cries. I smell the nasty house of irony that I can almost taste it. Same parents who protect the girl from lustful eyes, exchange her for yam and 2 ugly black goats, making all her big dreams nightmares. As for this galamsey matter, it's just to make my head scatter. We keep blaming these poor girls, but most of una be gold diggers.
So I stand tall like the morning erection to deliver my fire like a manifesto. And these points must manifesto. Free Rangers, assalamu alaikum. Yeah, the investors of open edification, I see you. Please have mercy on every bridge, bush, and uncompleted building. Be patient with your deposits. The land is already rich in manure. Chairman go see signboard. Stop open defecation. Then it is open, make it defecate. Let it sink in.
Ehalakasa. This is my straight clear to be people. Me, I have. Timekeeper. Yes. 2 minutes, 24 seconds. Judges. 7, 6, 6, 8. And then the 67 for you. 7, 7. 8, 6, 6, 6, 6, 8. Please keep it up. 6, 6, 8, 7, 7. We drop that 8. We drop this 6. We keep this 6, 7, and 7. 7 plus 6, 5, 20. Alright, Ehalakasa.
I looked at myself in the mirror and I saw forms from past futures beyond. My reflection looks back at me and I knew the thoughts I had from before. The mirror falls to the ground and shatters into shallow shapes of sharp shards, shrouded in shadows, and 1,000 eyes blink back holes filled with flies on lolling tongues dangling from the gallows. In these parts, it's too harsh to face facts. We made pacts and share stories of many moons under the same sun. The scars on my feet are testaments to the race run I am constantly sick because of my addicted willingness to please every whims of my taste buds. The lack of self-control is the cowardice of a brave heart. Even when I'm sightseeing, my sights can't see. Dreams of soft, wet palms caressing my zombie thighs can't feel. Let my lights come, please. I'm solitary, like a lonely tree, too weak to weather heavy rains and strong winds. I sow these seeds, but they won't germinate when they grow weak. Oh, these oddities we grow with. What words do I use to speak the language of life? I'm running around trying to be somebody when I don't even know who I am. My muted mental images distort this thought. What I wish for, crisscross and cause deflections of reflections, inflicting affected afflictions on my emotional state. I fall straight and I frustrate when I couldn't contain my rage. Because of my race, folks avoid me like the plague, like I'm a war criminal standing trial at The Hague. The cross came with pain to die for me, still I took the Lord's name in vain. I ask forgiveness, but my sins get in the way. When I fall on my knees and pray, follow my needs and crave, I would rant and rave like a penniless poet behind a microphone on the stage. I pour libation to test ancient ways. The ancestors said patience pays, but I couldn't walk at the patience pace, paid deaf ears to lessons from traditional space. The TV reality shows, they do not show what my reality shows, and the cyber world takes me to a fictional place. A place where I cannot be confident, quick, clinical, and clear. Where too often I spit spittles, stutter to speak with a voice that sounds sissy, sickle cell, sick, cynical, and scared. A place of mangled mirrors, miming melancholic melodies as I gather the sharp shards, shreds, and shrapnels of broken glass to rearrange them into one mass. My fingers are cut and the pain draws me to the blood offering of such suffering one has. But mirrors don't tell the truth of what we feel inside, nor do they reflect the things we hide when we kneel each night. Slam.
Yes, sir. 2 minutes, 48 seconds. Judges. 10. 10, 9, 10, 8, 10, 9, 8. So I drop this gorgeous 8. I drop, Rookie, I drop your 10. I keep this 9, this 10, and that 9. 9 plus 9 plus 10. 9 plus 9 plus 10.
Poetically assembled by me, and you can call this an autobiography. This is a piece of me from me to you. Do you know why? Because this is therapy, a remedy for minds unwell. Hope your ears are ready, your minds as well, to decode and decipher this piece of me from me to you. They say I first saw the sun on the 10th day of the 7th month, 2 years after the 19th. Got to know my name meant destroyer. When I cracked open my toy, got to know how it really worked. I guess that was when this journey of curiosity began. In this city of choices, can't say I've always made the right ones. Yet I will change now, cause that will make me. I'm who I am today because of them. That which couldn't break me made me stronger, but not invincible. See, man's go on Achilles heel, and sometimes it's hard to heal. We stone for a heart, sometimes it's hard to feel. They say I'm the first born, so that makes me a leader. A role I didn't choose, a quest I can't afford to lose. See, I envy my sis because she has me to look up to. Feels like there's a lot to live up to. But where do I start when I live in a room filled with covered mirrors? Forgive me if I let you down, my dear. Been trying to love me for a while now. Sorry, I can't give the love I don't have. I wish I had a lot to give, or Brackwell Toy. I wish it wasn't blaring to see. Dear God, direct me to sanity when I stray. Bless me with a peace of mind when I sing into these voices. I pray. This is a piece of me from me to you. Because this is more than therapy. With these lines of poetry, I gather these pieces of me with a pinch of metaphor, cooked in a furnace called life. Here you go, enjoy while it's hot. Because you will get sad with fake love and lies in the biography when I get cold. Then they're gone. So take it from the horse's own mouth while it's here now. They say I'm a man now, so I'm supposed to keep mute even when life feels not worth living. See, I grew up to a woe, targeting a men that cry, for they shall be labeled as wood men. So I wear a smile in defense to mask the pain I'm housing in pretense. Cause out here it's man up till there's a man down. Don't judge a book by its cover, cause it may be filled with blank pages. I've got a lot to say, and I don't know how to say shit. I am in need of therapy. You know what I do? I slam, not for the bottle, but to empty these bottled up emotions. Present my pieces of truth to you with the help of poetry. Heads up, I've climbed this stage to risk it all, or maybe tell it all. Piece by piece, I guess it's normal that way. When you come from a broken home, not the main issue, though. We out here chasing the dream because we refuse to give up. All thanks to God. This is the piece of me from me to you. And with this peace of mind, I say with care and self-love that I'm 24 today and still finding my way.
24 today and still finding his way. It says, Ehalakasa. Listen up. Thank you, back. What? Do you say 40 seconds or what? 3 minutes, 4 seconds, judges. Judges, I see a 7, 6, 5, 8. I see another 6 over there. 6, 8, 5, 7, 6, 5, 8, 6, 7. So I drop that 8, I drop, put the 1, 5. I keep that 6, this 7, and this 7, this 6. 6, 7, 6. Mine is really good job. 19. Alright.
Can you feel it? Seems the world is holding its breath again. We said never again, but again is here, again has a name, and again sounds like gunfire, missiles, and bombs. Again smells like dust and tastes like horse. Again. Silence scream louder than the weapons, can you hear it? I bet you can. In the cracked walls, in the trembling hands of a mother who wants to put her son on see tomorrow. Yes, indeed. Tomorrow came, but it came along with bullets instead of blessings, with names written in dust, not in destiny. Day brings torture, night in fear, uncertainty, and hunger becomes the order of the day. Boko bleeds not because of hate, but because we were taught to choose sides in the story we never wrote. Mothers proud without sounds, fathers mourn without tears, and children learn that home isn't just a place to sleep, but where you survive. As for Kubens, I see far away in Sudan where brothers wage war over power, mothers wage war over hunger. In the Nile, Makari Morty and other water. I see Gaza weep. In Palestine, where children play hide and seek, but with death and the sky never runs out of fire. In Hamas, where a child sleep is drowned by the sound of a missile and a mother kisses her son's photograph because the real one is buried under a rubble. I see Ukraine, where soldiers carry grief like bedrock and mothers whisper prayers and waves. In Russia, where young men march to war they never chose and peace sleeps in the coffin. Then I take a look at Congo. Oh dear Congo, where the soil bleed diamonds and the river carries creams, where the wall takes the gold and ignore the graves, and where a child digs the cobalt for the phone used to record his suffering. Different lands, different flags, different cultures, but one cry, one struggle, and one aching mind. In the absence of peace, blood knows no tribe, no creed, no name, and wars call fire, all hearts burn the same. Conflict is a liar and war is deceitful. Tells us peace is a threat since we are different. Peace on pride, split outcomes, both empire from both and causes victory. Victory? But what victory buries its own children and what pride poisons its own home? Where hope used to live. Now trauma peace limits. But when you listen beneath the chaos, there's a heartbeat trying to speak and it says, peace isn't dead. It's just hiding behind fear, behind oppression, behind revenge, behind violence, and behind the sound of the AK-47 which forgot it was once held by a hunter. Peace isn't dead. So let's lay down our weapons. Let's lay down our weapons and pick up compassion. Let's trade anger for understanding. Let the children laugh once more and mothers cry no more. And let kindness and humanity rock.
Let kindness and humanity knock on every door, she says. And that brings us to the end of the round one of the Ehalakasa National Grand Slam. Are you happy tonight?
Yeah.
So far, how far? Are you having fun?
Very fun.
Too much fire on stage, too much heat, alright? We have a very nice brother here, very talented, super amazing. He goes by name Drex Laser. He's an acoustic musician, R&B, and soul musician as well. Forgive. Forgive. Timekeeper. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 48 seconds. Judges. Charlie Harris. 8, 9, 7, 7, 6, 6, 7, 9, 7, and 8. I drop your 6, I drop your 9. 7 and 7 plus 8. 7 plus 7 plus 8. 22. All right, thank you all so much as we welcome on stage to serenade us. Drex Laser, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
You know, we'll come and do it and we'll just go home. Not in coins. But actually, Sir Black has been able to hold us down for so long a time and now happy to enjoy everybody here. Child, you guys are all dogs. So for this one, the pressure I can see tonight, if I slack, they'll give me 0. Okay, so I am from Awudowe, North Carolina.
They say hard work pays, but where is the pay slip? I've been slipping, tripping, flipping through textbooks till my eyes start dripping. Yes, my future looks like a stomach's WhatsApp DP, blurry but promising riches. They say education is the key, but every door is password protected, and the network is bad. We are buffering dreams in HD while the men in seal stream corruption in 4K. We export cocoa but import hunger, export gold but import hold on, we export oil but import boil water before you drink. It's funny, like a comedian at a funeral you laugh, They remember someone actually died. We hustle, muscle becomes castle becomes riddle becomes middle of nowhere. And guess what? That's where we live, the middle of nowhere, with honorables who take us everywhere except forward, degrees on degrees like fever. But the only thing rising is unemployment. Funny, like a clown at a wedding you clap. Then you feel stupid for clapping because the truth is standing in the corner wearing a black suit and shaking its head. And when history asks who drained our future, don't mention names, just say, big men eat. Everyone will understand. Thank you.
Big man has to say. Thank you, Jay. Alright. The round two is about to begin. Poets, are you ready? Are you ready? But before you can relax, I don't forget this time. I don't forget. I'm just trying to psych you out for round two. I don't forget. Timekeeper.
1 minute 14 seconds.
14 seconds. 1 minute 14 seconds. Judges. 7, 6, 8, 5, 8, 7, 6, 7, 5. So I dropped that 5, I dropped that 8, I have a 6, a 7, and a 7. 6 plus 7 plus 7. 6 plus 7 plus 7. 20. Alright. Put your hands together for Jay.
I don't want to be like my father. Seriously, I don't want to be like him. Growing up, he was the hero with no cape in my story. But now I can barely stand the sight of him. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate the man. I just want to be the better man that he wasn't. See, my dad was and still is a coward because he disappeared when we needed him the most. See, my dad is all about the blame game. Dude is good at it. For instance, why are the clothes dirty? That's my mom's fault. Why is the room messy? That's my mom's fault. Why are we acting up? That's my mom's fault. Why is my brother a stubborn nut to crack? That's my mom's fault. Why did my brother almost lose his mind? That is definitely the fault of my mother and her coven of witches and wizards for a family, he said. And that was why he drew the line. That was when he chose the only solution he knew, which was to run. Maybe I do hate the man for not being the man we needed in the hard times, but I sure do hate that his absence robbed me of my innocence because I had to be the man in his absence. I hate how I inherited the example of manhood he left me with. How I yell at my siblings when I'm angry. How I curse when I'm pissed. And now I'm pissed. How the only solution I could think of when I'm scared is to run. How I deal with the pain, shifting blame. How I live far from home just like him. I don't want to be like my father because deep down I know I can't help it. Funny how becoming what you despise is like 5 and 6. I see myself slowly becoming him, even though every part of me screams, I don't want to be like my father. So thank you, Father, for the curses. And most importantly, the lessons your absence has taught me. That blood can identify me but cannot define me. That a real man isn't measured by the strength in his arms, but by the courage in his heart and the will to stay when it's easy to run. So if I ever sire a son, I will let him know from scratch that it's okay to cry, to fall, and to rise. I will teach him that a real man becomes a vessel of safety in a time of storm, and not a coward who abandons his family at shore. I will teach him that women are to be honored and protected, and not to be an object broken by a man's pride. I will teach him that it takes 2 to raise a child. So breaking the home is never an option. I may not be responsible for the hurt, but the healing is mine to bear. And so this cycle ends with me. I refuse to pass on this inheritance of brokenness. I refuse to be the bearer of generational trauma. So dear Father, I won't be you. So watch me as I change the narrative. Watch as I become the man I am called to be, all that you've never been. And I pray you live long enough to see if we ever meet.
Yes, sir. Let everything you think cares in your bloodline end with you. Thank you so much, copyright. Timekeeper. Continue, finish it. Only 3 minutes, that's all. 3 minutes. Timekeeper. No, judges. 8, 7, 6. Today, I don't get any module. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 6, 6, 7, 8, 7. So I drop Otomo 6, I drop Paraganes 8, I keep this 6, 7, and 7. 6 plus 7 plus 7.
They say glitters. But not every shine is divine because what glows beneath the soil now is blood. Listen, it used to be water, but now it's just silence mixed with mud. Grandma used to fetch from proud with a clean calabash and it smells so pure, but now she fetches poison. And her grandchildren they drink mercury like it, so I ask, when the river and the world is over, what we tell our children? That we dug their future for today? Why don't people understand that this land isn't just soil, but a soul, a story, and a sacrifice? And every son came with memories of ancestors who bled for our freedom. Yet the greedy keeps digging its hands so heavy, forgetting the consequences, forgetting that gold glitters bright before it blinds. You can read that again. God would say, gather them excel. But maybe, just maybe, it's high time we gather our hearts and soul out instead. Because this one isn't mining, this be morning, this be nation with a bleach from inside. Maybe if we put down our shovels and our pants, just maybe the rivers will sing again and the lands will smile again. But until then, every glitter will be killed and every shine will shake. And tell them, shake, Yalamba, Kashomo. As they dig, they're not just digging the earth, they're digging a grave as well.
Thank you so much, Apari. Thank you, Bob. 1 minute, 18 seconds. Judges. 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 5, 6, 6. 6, 7, 5. I drop this 5, I drop this 7. I keep the 6 and the 6 and this 6 over there. 6 plus 6 plus 6.
Imagine carrying a load for 270 days. Imagine feeling lost in many ways. Imagine your heart beating out of your chest, bulging veins in your neck, a distended belly like a big balloon about to burst on swollen legs, a churning abdomen and hardened breasts, with no help from a man who only cares for sex and how to break his fast with breakfast in bed of brown bread baked in margarine. Imagine being she who suffers domestic abuse in a cultural setting, unable to express views, emotions, and thoughts too, with nobody to talk to because of you. She couldn't eat when the party was on, high life or dance hall. She couldn't dance in the hall to Afrobeat. Gave her heart so free, fed G when she was hungry. When you went missing, she searched from Accra to Hungary. What Isioto and Ansuma Pete, in the city of no pity, she put her future on hold. Her secrets all told, on battered knees, praying to have a child of her own. So she defied death, lagging legs, flooding the path of life and death. Gave you breath even when she couldn't breathe, even bent with age and holding a cane down memory lane. She shielded you from slithering snakes in the lake and stayed awake so you could sleep. Composed songs for you from the rhythms of her heartbeat, but now you call her a hoe, a witch. Anytime she calls, you say, I'll call you tomorrow. A widow alone, now we are to be for our Vungo glue. Ejake ona yo kokulu. Sike ugoto, na sumpotompo. Umami yemu komyo, dito po. Every kokro, you was walk konte kotoko. Mami we gari na umini fufu. Ohi akukro, eni mwasieni inkukuo, na su ni kukuo. Sikaputuo na odifere usuku share ushu any kambu ma unyefe to say kangaroo fed you banku and narrated stories to touch you, but you never praise her or her greatness as evidenced by her crown ashes on.
you on the floor. That rapist who does it raw. That lesson may go make you ball. That slap if you break your jaw. War is deception. When I hear war, I smell something fishy. You take the bait pair, you get the hook up. War is an abbreviation for what are rules. Every day one nation tries to show the other where power lies. How about consulting ECG? Countries are in action. Shooting they happen. Bombs go drop for certain. And people go lose their accommodation, lives, every possession. Bullets fly. Mothers and kids cry. On the battlefield, fathers die. Brothers and sisters, why? Look up the sky, so scary. Body parts falling like confetti. When they rot, see maggots like spaghetti. You look up to heaven and the devil falls as a missile. Bullets they drop like pellets. Bullets drizzle. Allow Abbas and Bismillah. Wallahi. War begins right here from friction between the north and south, east and west. Obake, Akwaba, Massa. This part of Gaza, if you're showing all this noise and go to war with the problems of the nation, man must chop, yeah. I'm not going to listen to what Mr. Galam they say. I mean, why Galam say, campaigns they can't be in pain, mere words without actions, same followers when they complain, they rewind them with undersized t-shirts and hot bowls of t-shirt. Bossu and rest of this gonna be painkiller, oh, you pay for kill Spotty bear chop him back, you go start a film. Acquiring quick cars and mansions the moment you get that position is an improper fraction. Pass solo, cheating and overeating will make it turn obolo. Multiplication of dishonest divisions, is that the vision? Pregnant men, inflating prices and berries, is that the mission? We the talk, but some of us are so broke we can't even pay our pension. Things fall apart, but are the gods to blame? Standing pensively, what do I say to the younger ones? Coming in twos, the witness, not the third, and obviously never the fourth time that my feet blame for society was simply my choice to be the voice behind the microphone amplifying the truth. Even if you try to smoke a peace pipe, you are seen as the piper who pipe the pipe just to get high. Bye. Bye. Spirited performance right here. Thank you, Uzi the poet. Timekeeper. 2 minutes 41 seconds. So you go to the make sure say I don't get you. 2 minutes 41 seconds. Judges. Madagana 8, 7, 7, 5, 8, 7, 7, 5, 8, 7, 7, 5, 5, 5, 8, 7, 7. I drop your 5, I drop your 8. 5 plus 7 plus 7.
In prediction of abortion whenever there is an intersection. So now let me give you the information 442. They tell me it is two sides, precision, the choices that live in gray spaces, decision. It is between habit and heartbreak, imagination, and what could it be? It's a question. They tell me there are two sides precision, as if a woman's body is a voting booth for election and a heart a courtroom for litigation, where you and I become juries for litigation or. But I know the room, but I know the weight of silence is waiting in rooms with fluorescent lights in preparation, maybe with Thomas Edison. The way handshakes when signing papers, and the way time moves differently when tomorrow changes everything. I know of a woman who already has two, tension, and works two just like the straw woman condition of emotion. I know of a girl whose wanting baby might not even survive the birth, compassion, and the woman whose life sits in division in the clinic chair for preparation, tension condition.
Yeah, they write laws about bodies they will never live in, and they make legislations about pregnancies they will never carry, creating each choice a constellation. But let us move ahead. Well, if you don't want to have it, you don't have it. But if you have it, keep it, let the child live. And if you don't want to have it, do not go and have sex. Thank you.
Thank you for this poetic section. We must now. Ehalakasa. Yes, yes. Thank you, Bob. 2 minutes 49 seconds. 2 minutes 49 seconds. Judges. This time you by resource. 7, 6, 2, 5, 4, 2, 5. Please keep your vote up. 7, 6. So we drop. With almost 2, we drop this 9, 7. We maintain your judge. 5. Please, judges, please keep your votes up till we give the final score. 5 plus 6 plus 4. 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 5 plus 6 plus 4.
I come from a continent where education simply means speaking good English, where they focus on water pollution than child pollution. Oh yes, I come from a continent that never learns but borrows, that never leads but follows, that is their yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Oh yes, where others are always right and children are always left, where they focus on where the only space men can feel is the coffin, that is all that matters. All because I came from a continent where colonialism rewrote our history. Perhaps a black skin convinced them that we are animals. The jungle is our habitat, uneducated, proud, poor, and uncivilized royals. Hey, where is the line? So they told us more about Queen Elizabeth than the great Mansa Musa. They told us we were primitive, our language were criminalized, our language were criminalized, our spirituality was demonized. They used fake smiles and walls to steal our resources to grow the wealth of Europe and America. But they never told us how they never told us how they framed tribalism, divided us with borders to weaken our unity. They never told us about great humanity, book 2, whose knowledge spread faster than the wildfire. So now hear every broken truth behind every single lie. And when we get the latest spirit, let not be silent, because once upon a time, this was how they suppressed the African child. For we are warriors who were born into inherited pain. We are survivors, stop dreaming. Who can turn every beat drum into mercy? A drum beat wrapped in bracted skin. We carry their only message from ancestors who refuse to bow. We are born disguised as that. Not a story, not a pretty story to be told in books for the rebirth of Africa. So Poet Shakasulu, Poet Izinga, Poet Samoture, Poet Asantua, Poet Lumemba, Poet Iguma. Far be it that we shake hands with the ghost of the guest of the homie. And let not be said that we dine with in the army of Mobutu. Never. Go back in. Hold back in the diaspora. So that's why when you get a chance, tell the West. Tell the West that even in our West, we are stronger than the walls of the universe. Tell them that Africa is not a desert, but we are vested in great thinkers, or mountains and valleys. Tell them that Africa is not a country, but a continent in 54 countries, multiple languages. Tell them that Africans are not primitive, for we get the word mathematics, medicine, and philosophy. Tell them that Africa don't need salvation, for we have survived through their colonialism, slavery, and exploitation. So the diaspora, when we gonna run go, after making a motherland the be a place to live, nowhere. So until the lion learns to write, every story will glorify the hunter. So let's rise, roar, rewrite the cattle, forget the panther. For yes, we have silenced the silence, and now our voice only sweat and blood. Let them know that the axe forgets, but the tree remembers. So we have not forgotten, we are coming. Oh yeah, we are coming. We are coming here to take over. Tell them that Every scar is a badge and every wound will heal. Tell them that we are backed up by the seven gods of nature. So rise, Africa.
Tell them it's this. Ehalakasa. The poetry. Sharp, deep. Thank you.
3 minutes, 1 second.
3 minutes. 3 minutes, 1 second. Judges. 9, 7, 8. 9, 7, 7, 8, 9, 9, 8, 7, 7. So I drop this 9, I drop it too much. I drop this 9, I drop the 7, I maintain this 9, that's 7, and that's 8. 7 plus 8 plus 9. 24. Nice.
There is thy own, let us live forever. You don't have the power, but we have to sitting in the sun, but it's life is a short music they died before they died, got buried before they were buried, rose from the grave before the ascension day. A brother of 5 dreamt of wearing a black suit with a black tie around his neck down his bed, sitting in a corner office and shaking hands with dignity, but testing him in mockery of his dreams. So at 15, he woke from this dream with a cigarette in hand, weed in lungs and a betting slip in his pocket. Hope was a flame then cold, so he lit a lighter just to keep warm. Because the streets pay in scars and not in cash. A sister at 10 wanted to wear the white coat to the heartbeats of the sick. At 13, she couldn't afford her pads when her body began to bleed. So at 20, she painted her face to hide her scars, auctioned her body for men with cars. Now she pays her rent with a dignity sleeping behind bars. Because the streets pay in shame and not a name. My brother once had a meal with no meat, so he left home to make ends meet. Hope packed in his back breast to the back of his backpack. But the streets added his tears to the sea so they never dry. S for scum, T for theft, R for robbery. E was what he used in escaping the law. E was what he used in envying the rich while choking on poverty. T was trouble tattooed over his body, and S was survival dried in the sun after being bitten by the rain. Because the streets had their own dictionary, each syllable scribbled and scrambled. My sister trades her beauty under disco-colored lights. Her bed is a battlefield where dignity is a broken shield, so she will dress again for tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Be it a male or a female, 2 males or 2 females, she's ready to submit, because hunger bites harder than shame. And the streets demand you sell your sunrise to survive till sunset. Truth is, we are them and they are us. We died before we died, got buried and rose to choose our own path. So take our lives while we struggle young, or leave us to live forever, young and unbroken. Slam.
We die before we die. No dead man is afraid of dying. Thank you, back. 3 minutes, 3 seconds. Today, you go back video. Judges 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8, 7, 7, 6, 7, 8, 7. So we drop that 8, we drop this 6. 7 plus 7 plus 7. 21. As we walk across.
Always saying, now so that can wash. inside the sword, I mean, mammy, so now, so I mean, oh, with your money, mammy, and wash. Or brother, no mammy, said, oh, mammy, me. Now, mammy, you to reassuring. Ya bri with ya, only and the yatro, now a sunny so more and support. Now, mammy, a Toria dosso. You too pine be dear from Tom from DJ not a tabas remarking sing. Senate it is say, it's by not to tight and sing. The Puma home the smart swim, the young potty. As I was with your man, I am for the time can on town. Now a mother and Anna no stress we are now so now, or ma we are or shit now woman, or ma awo you know, Oma oyuno amusan na huhiamu ode usiu ye usiu kun usiu kom ne minimum wiemu na sonne usu ama yesu ya no a bibia ntumi nsumare ho edi enije edu sunyemu wo oman ya de bia yekosa disa kopinsa de besa ma osa asa sa osa mayimu bafo wo ade na osamai ma mese samai ma osa mayimu bra emane na nanom ehia na bra bomoni ndie edi di osa sunkuni so baby beba ama ma mi asori fina damne mu so medi be hu bra free so beti ma free ufo ama ma me free owo mu are ho mo yi da so sembe na miti ene be na metia e ti se ma me nyankopon ni eni di sembe e na oba de nkoma for de shema sumi se me ufuo bi nyankwa me funu be sorry mon sorry na mo se obosio ti sa no pa bosio na sa se be ma e ufuo a woni tumi na sorry you ma me be sign aba nkomo bi
Ehalakasa. Thank you, Bob. 2 minutes, 22 seconds. Judges. 8, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 6, 7. So I drop your 8, I drop this 6, 7 plus 8 plus 8, 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 23. So before the next summer comes, those of you who wonder where the washroom is, the moment you walk out this door, it's on your left. Thank you very much. As we welcome on stage, Whinna Yentem.
The thought of you alone makes me blush million times per second. I'm so full of love for you. It weighs me down. I can barely stand on my feet. That's true. They say love is a random thing. It comes when you least expect it, like rapture. But see, baby, with you, it was my intentional effort to make you mine. And when you became mine to hold and behold, I called you my amen. You became my favorite notification, the reason I double checked my phone. Your friends told you were lucky to be dating a poet, so the nerves to ask me to write about you. And when you asked me to write about you, it felt like the first time we met. Butterflies. But this time round, I had a whole zoo in my stomach. The heart wants what the heart wants. And I'll be lying if I say it didn't want you. You said you love the way I get lost in your eyes anytime we talk. To you, it means I've listened to what you say. Yeah, I listen. But I promise I hear nothing. Because your eyes glisten with so much beauty, it wouldn't even permit me to hear your words. and your smile. Gosh. Breath taken. You're my human blanket when the world AC is set to Arctic. And you're my tranquility amidst the world's chaos. I just love the way you love me. Making sure I'm okay. It's beautiful. But I don't know if I'm being petty, because anytime you tell me you love me from the bottom of your heart, I'm tempted to pass with the focus on top. And when I said yes, and you asked forever, I said always. Because forever felt like a distance, and see every second my heart yearns for you. I know our love is just like the Wi-Fi, sometimes strong and sometimes weak, sometimes not connected at all. But see, our love is not just like the rose petal type. Our love is the we've got this kind. See, in this world, nothing matters but you. I'll learn every piece of you so I can be peace for you. You asked me to write about you. Baby, I wrote this without space, and that's how close I want us both. Hey, come here. Would you allow me to love you with every fiber of me? Let me love you pure and clean. Forget social media, distractions, destroying love, and let me love you without reservations. Baby.
Apart from Mutubu, the camera guy, see, there's still a smile. Please make sure he's not right the right marks over there. Timekeeper. What's the 33 seconds, finally. Okay, time to charges. 10, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9, 10, 10. Alright. I dropped this 9, 7 here. I dropped this 10. So 10 plus 9 plus 9. 10 plus 9 plus 9. 28. But say but who can tell me the bat over there? See, the bat I'm talking about. See, guys are the focus. You especially. But who can tell me the bat over there? But she did what? She exceeded time.
It doesn't matter, I replace it with my heart.
So, like, I mean, we have to change it. So, we subtract a 1. So, 28 minus 1 gives us. See, I'll get to the count next time. Be Yunus on stage.
Shotguns to see whose wee towered high. The intense fervor from my water pistols wouldn't occur to me that I'd endure pain so fistful. We were just young and dumb, having a good time with our water pumps. Didn't I have dreams of becoming a wealthy CEO? But streaks from these girls fooled the mother's son. I'd lock myself in the room just to jerk off to Kira Noy's videos. Her bony flesh gradually made me an only fan. The slimy liquid from the apex of my chocolate wand summed up everything on this spoon, saying it gave voice to the voiceless. And oh, the older women said it reminded them of IT. That's why they called it their joystick. Looking down at my jet's black submarine, I can see and hear its wild wail sound as a siren. When everyone in the washroom pulls out their manhood, there is me bringing out my brown tube. How can this be a man's generation when he has nothing to leave behind? Anytime I prostrate, I feel burdened by this prostate. Cancer can be callous to anything, anyone. An example here is my phallus. Life is a bitch, and she's the only person whom I couldn't fuck. What a lesson. Slam. Wow.
This is, you have to listen again to understand. Timekeeper. 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Judges. 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8. So I dropped this nice 8, I dropped this 7. 8 plus 8 plus 8. 24.
Tapestry, the flair, like His Majesty, chemistry, the lens, what you don't see, Trinity, believing, seasons for a reason, relieving, not to be grieving, chasing, nothing in the basin, mason, free spell of the moccasin, sin, thin, affecting your thinking, ringing, blinking, or you sinking, cringing when you should be singing, living, seeing, searching, what you are finding, signing, binding, indulging your mind to mind, the sign, what you see with the eye, feed the mind, lie, die.
Low or high, black or white, pink or blue, glue, stick to the rule, new, the morning dew, few can chew, what's in you can change you, kill you, use you, are you to be you, mute to dilute, refuse to be used, confused by their rules, misuse your dues, where are the schools, books, tools, food to feed the neighborhood, childhood, who cares till you bloom, doom, the end is a tomb, conceived by a womb, who have no dream, just steam, sunbeam for the lacrame, stand, so you are seen, teen or mean, clean and free from the bondage, savage, what's the age to cage, when the rage is of age, change of page, no more fun, gun, must be run when it's in your hands, else was the clan, less of the plan, fighting over land, why not the sea, like you would see, cacophony, melancholy, rhapsody, pride, lies, cries, trials, denials, nuptials, initials, referrals, case study, not the remedy, tragedy, can't subdue the poverty, we feel, see your reels, deeds, in transit, exhibit, prohibit, solicit, for what you can complete, stampede, all wants to be seen, like it's a scene, could be green, like the garden Eden, was 12, now 11, carried out by Iscariot, who have no chariot, ran riot, like an idiot, sell out, for a pound of pence, offense for our defense, our sense not in a mess, stress, game of chess, more or less, if more, less divide, was the divisive plan to cut us to size, minimize, jeopardize, cannibalize, can we rise, decide our rights, eliminate our pride, once or twice, thrice a slice, else we capsize, this is our chance, take a stance or do a dance, it lies in our hands, rising above the circumstance.
Rise in our hands, it sings. Ehalakasa, yes, enough. Timekeeper. 2 minutes, 26 seconds, judges. 2 minutes, 26 seconds again. 8, 7, 7, 8, 7, 7, 9, 8, 7, 7, 9, 8, 7, 7, 9. So we drop that 9, we drop with over 7, we keep the 7, 8, and 7. 7 plus 8. 22. Thank you very much. As we welcome on stage.
Oh, so you took me for granted. Whilst I was busy hustling on the streets, living life as a granted. So you called for my rest for my life to be wasted. I thought you were the one to claim my waste instead. You even painted me black for everyone to believe that. But you've never left my side without denying you of a check. Yet you stood at the river bank and withdraw me off the wrong check. No, wait, girl. Have you forgotten? Every evening with 3 parts of check. In a country where 3 square meals never in check. Yet every day I live and count 3 square meals on your table to meet the standard of your label. So why now? Why are you trying to ride over me with the East? Try to ride over me because you got a Mercedes. Like how? Mercy. When did you start saying this? At least you have given him an apple. Because that pick up you to a life you didn't have a key to afford. Yet it's not crossing your mind of your Savior and your Lord. Never let your claw. Who see Kobo brass too waited and carried the cross. So where did I go wrong? Where did I become a thorn that you never want to step on? Where did I become a beast without a horn? That you forgotten that out of my love that the light of your eyes were born. Even when they say I call so and book brass to put you on. Down. You just still went on and dumped me in the hole. But I met you below, gave you a life, gave you a hope, took a loan and put you to school. Now you have the gut to tell me I'm not your class. But before I met you, I was flying in this class. Oh, you thought you graduated now, huh? No. You failed my test. Because I was looking out for loyalty and respect. So you're no longer in my grade. But it saddens my heart that this our love fades. But then, what can I do? There's all passionity. Now, I've been a fool for long. I'm not learning to be a wise dude. I'm cutting no investment. I've been through a lot. See, I've been through a lot. And I can't continue to go through a loss. I love you for a lifetime, but you love me for a pause. But well, it's fine. Now, let's toss. Antoine or leave it for my gods. Don't tell me to forgive. Because I'm forgiving you enough chance to give back my love, but I never came for to give. Because I know you're a kind person, so please chill. Chill, I'm a vegetarian, so I didn't come here for a beef. And in case you don't know, your blind Bartimaeus has met his Savior. I play.
These hearts, be careful, these hearts to break. To break some of these hearts, you end up at where? Somewhere, in some river somewhere. So be careful. Timekeeper. 2 minutes, 59 seconds. Judges, 8, 9, 7, 6, 8, 9, 7, 6, 8, 9, 8. I drop, they know this 9, drop that 6. I maintain this 8, that 8, and that 7. 7 plus 8 plus 8. 7 plus 8 plus 8. 23 as we walk up on stage.
To be a woman is to die once and die again and then some more. To look in the mirror and see nothing but words floating in and out of your mind. It is to be carved by hands that did not birth you. To suffer girlhood by appeasing the demons that haunt you, either by feeding them your soul or your spirit. To be a woman is to try or die trying, because your existence is an excuse for worse things. So for your entire life, you live as an apology for not coming as something else. It is to be a prize to someone. Your refusal to be one causes an uproar. Womanhood entails peeling yourself back for the world to see. It is embodying the virtue of water. To bend and curve but not to break. It is to be forced to feel something and not stare blankly like canvas to be painted upon. It is to have your name billowed out and trashed around, bouncing off walls stained with the blood of people you used to be. To be a woman is to be told you have a choice, but not really. It is to be open to changes and seasons that alter you, to search endlessly for redemption in corners your hands cannot reach. It is to hope to be recognized, not by your name, but by a plea, a prayer. It is to walk on eggshells, treading lightly so you don't lose your footing. To be a woman is to lose and count your losses as a gift. It is to scream silently, gently nudging your body ahead, to swear with and without rage. To be a woman is to be awoken to things you cannot fix, to muffle your cries, stuff your softness into your throat so you don't make a sound. Womanhood is a godly thing. So they say God is a woman. It must be tough combining pain and divinity. To be a woman is to sit and look pretty. No, it is to find your own path. Nobody's coming to save you. No, it is to be a woman. It is to pour your pain into the ones you birth and make sure they wear it proudly. It is to smile gently and repress your anger. To be gently spoken but not stepped on. To be a woman is to be clear and confused, a contrast in itself. It is to make sure your kids grow up saying, I do not want to be a woman. I do not want to be a woman. It is to be stuck in a room with no locks on the door and no ceiling and still be unable to run. It is to attempt to flee from the confines of all you have been made to believe. It is trusting the process while processing the trust. To be a woman is to trade your youth with adulthood. It is to grow up, but not grow old. But to be a woman is such a splendid honor. The last touch to creation to aid perfection. So if I had a chance to choose and not be subject to things I cannot change in another life, I would choose to be a woman.
I choose to be a woman. And not a great woman. Thank you, ma'am. 2 minutes, 57 seconds. 2 minutes, 57 seconds. Judges. 9, 8, 8, 7. 9, 8, 8, 7, 7. 9, 8, 8, 7, 7. So I drop that 7 over there. I drop this 9. 7 plus 8 plus 8. 7 plus 8 plus 8. 23. As we welcome back on stage, Jay.
Who am I? Honestly, I don't know. And I don't think you know either, but here you are waiting for me to explain myself like I owe you an autobiography in just 3 minutes. Okay, fine. I am the mistake that refuses to apologize. I am the question paper without a marking scheme. I am the song you keep humming but can't find on Spotify. I am the prayer that started holy but ended in laughter. I am the laughter that started soft but ended in tender. I am both the clap and the silence that follows. Some days I am holy water. Other days I am thirst. Sometimes I'm polite. Yes, please. No, please. Other days I'm screaming. Don't tell me who to be. Who am I? I am Ghana with cracked mirrors, Africa with loud laughter. I am the youth with bold English and a stubborn accent. I am the one they call broken, but if I am broken, why does the world keep on following me? Don't get it twisted. I don't want to be your role model. I don't want to be your inspiration. I don't even want to be your rising star. I want to be messy. The kind of mess that leaves stains on your clean white shirt and still looks beautiful when the light hits it. Who am I? I am nonchalant, shrugging at my own scars. I am chalant, caring so deeply it bends my throat. I am rude because I refuse to bow. I am kind because I still let you listen. Who am I? Maybe that's the answer. I am not the question. I am the whole damn answer.
Who am I? Beautiful piece from joining contract with Twitter. Thank you, Pop. 1 minute, 34 seconds, judges. Judges, 8, 7, 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 8, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 7, 7. I dropped this nice 8, I dropped that 7, 7 plus 8 plus 8. 7 plus 8 plus 8. 23. And the last slammer for the round 2. Help me welcome on stage.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and ever-rolling stream of tears rolling as another victim tours the graveyard. Sacrifice the heart of a woman and a nation perishes. The power of a Wonder Woman being played a fool as the woman who is responsible for her safety became her villain. Officer, what happened? She was beaten and raped by a man who some says her boyfriend, others says her uncle. We are still searching for the missing puzzle. I asked her, have you eaten? And she said, yes. I drank a cup full of bitterness and sorrows with fried sadness and depression. I heard he is wearing the cloth of invisibility so he can't be found. Can a woman have a voice? Can a woman have a friend? Can a woman lead the way of life? Anytime she closed her legs and hand over the keys to God, she became the next Job who is being tested to curse God and die. Can a woman be freed? can a woman be saved? You judge me like the devil who is going to distract you from getting to your promised land. Like me having more female friends than male is a sin. Forgetting that I'm sick and tired of sitting in the midst of boys who always talk about the next victim they are going to play as if women are PlayStation console. Pro Evolution Soccer. FIFA 26 Mortal Kombat. You are immortal in combat with like quit running like the smoke in the fire and be the fire that will burn success down, not undoers. Women are smart, women are powerful. The wisest man ever lived on earth knew this, how much more than you. And the woman you are messing with can be the mother of your kids. So before you plan on raping or defiling a woman, ask yourself, am I adding to the worth of the nation or destroying a generation? These are not just words. Just think about it. My name is Salboy Lifestyle.
These are not just words. Just think about it. For Salboy Lifestyle. I'm tempted for us to zoom in straight into round 3. But then, before I see what I'm about to say, let me ask the timekeeper what it takes. Alright? Don't say I forget what this I forget. Then I forget. Timekeeper. 1 minute 56 seconds. I feel me. Judges. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 6, 9, 7, 7, 7. Is it a 9 or a 6? 7, 7, 6, 9, 7. So I drop that 9, I drop this 6, 7 plus 7 plus 7. 21. Let's have one from our brother.
The guitarist just left stage and said he had a story to share. But his story though, Soyo Vi's verse, I mean, there's just magic. It's more than magical, it's witchcraft. But again, witchcraft is witchcraft. I get the vibes I can only wish for. Well, I have so many wishes. Like I wish my educational system isn't structured like a factory churning out products of factory recall and memorizing. I wish not for sheer fame, but recognition from the hearts of those who matter to me most in life. I wish the one I want wants me, but if the one I want doesn't want me, then the one who wants me won't get me. We shall all suffer. I wish I would not have to be the one to look through the eyes of the girl I'm in love with to confess my love, but she would perceive it and act so I can simply say, yes, I do. I wish I could be free from pressures of times and then conditions, and social media wouldn't ask, post and comment from me, because I don't want to wait till Thursdays to show my fancy pics. I'm just gonna post them. I don't want to showcase what, where, when, with whom I have dinner, the food I'm served. I just want to eat them. And I wish I would not talk with the foolishness of my generation, but create mistaken Bible knowledge to spirituality and the ability to quote numerous scriptures with piety. I wish the rich would not build mirages and villas with 20 and 30 rooms, but sleep only in one, whilst thousands go homeless on the streets, even millions. I wish tragedy could reverse so that mommy could breathe again. And I wish Adam and Eve could see through the lies and deceptive scheme of the devil this time round and save all of us from this doomed planet. Oh, I wish to apologize to those I wronged genuinely. But to those I roughed up genuinely, I spit it raw as it is, black and white, like my background here. You deserved it. Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with me. Ehalakasa, listen up. Timekeeper. 2 minutes 53 seconds. Judges. 7, 6, 7, 6, 6. Ehalakasa. I like that. 6, 6, 6, 7, 7. So we drop this 6, you drop that 7. 6 plus 6 plus 7. 6 plus 6 plus 7. 6 plus 6 plus 7. 19. Thank you very much. All right. So in a democratic assembly, I need to see your vote on something, all right? Are we going from middle to the top or from middle to the down? Middle to the down. Middle to the top or middle to the down? Middle to the top or middle to the down? To the where? Middle to the top or middle to the down? The way you take the thing serious, I don't know if the thing is up to me. Middle to the top or middle to the down? Middle to the top or middle to the down? To the top or to the down? Hello? To the top or to the down? Down. Okay, so from middle to the down it is. So help me walk up on stage. The top.
Father, forgive me, for I have sinned. I stole a pot in an eatery, which was later reported that I stole poetry. And ever since I betrayed myself in this act of stealing, I also became a victim to the art of writing. So I distanced myself from my relatives as distance is relative and found me alone with poetry. And for once I found a reason to live, twice as scary as death can be, 3 times the dying of the last baobab tree. So bring forth 4 children to hear me out, to later tell my story in parts of 5 only, living the sense for my unborn seed. He alone must know the 7 songs of 8 verses I sing before dawn, of how death wasn't really mine at 9. For the 10th of the 10 is the one reason I live. Living with the proclamation that before God became anything else, well, he first was a poet. Elohim hid himself in darkness until poetry was born. He hid himself. He ate from the pot we now eat from. And when his mouth was full, he screamed, "Let there be light." And there was light. We are the light that sprang from darkness, and darkness became the shadow of the light. We bedight the world with sight, ignite the heart with might, enlighten the mind with insight, and invite injustice to a fight. Ours is poetry, the thread that wove the universe into existence, the ghost that haunts us not only at night and taunts us till we write. And when written words weren't enough, we spoke words, spoken words, breaking the cage of the page with rage on stages. The stage is where we draw the line and keep our lines in line. So read in between the lines without crossing the line, and you would know that we are not entertainers. No, we are preacher folks preaching to souls of men without a holy book. Rebels leading protests without placards. We choke on silence, so we evangelize the word. Because in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and we are proud progenitors of Elohim. Salam.
Salam. Waiting for the campfire. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bob.
Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, I was an orphan, but now I'm off-hand, out of control. So homies only break rules and maintain laws because nipa nye, they wish you nothing but a downfall. But like an African, I stand as a giant twice as tall. Check the range, because very soon I'm taking over. They say patience is the key, so I lay low. I don't want to be strange like a doctor. The fact that I cross for Christ means I have to fight a lot of antis. Like in Kruma, I have to skip every assassination like YouTube ad. Vet my longevity in the game and see why nigga come faster. They never last long, because this to be porn, it be poetry. My talent was not enough for them to believe in me. So I became a wanderer with no hope, depression over peace. And now society had made me a beast of no nation. I've lost my feelings. Who cares if they call me Achilles? I know I'm the solid rock to this nation. But like blind Batima, they think I was beyond sea. I keep telling them about my vision, but they were myopic. Proving myself, they think I was 666. They departed away from me like Moses and the Red Sea. As if I'm part of the 666. But see, what I do daily, 666. Then guess what? Boom, I got married to poetry. So now I don't fuck with opinions, because none of them spoon feed me. Even though I'm naked, they'll still say my cardi they be. Hey, hypocrite. Don't even give the benefit of the doubt, brother. Because now you won't benefit anything, even if you don't doubt me. You wonder why they call me Shako? Because I'm too packed with creativity, Jiga. A linguist, reigning as a king, no more cats and dogs. And I'm hotter than Benna. So even though they act like Medusa, I ain't scared, because I'm already a stone boy. Now they never believe I could ever make it. So all the Michael Jacksons, Peters, Judas, and Thomases practice social distance when I hyphen them. They can't understand how I brought the city from the capital to the slam. Gender equality, no partiality. So I brought the whole nation under one slam. Beautiful daughters of Eve are their shares of the she slam. From Africa now to the war slam. Natty, if this is still ugly, then I think the beautiful ones will never be born. They thought they've seen it all until I introduced them another way. Forget the city, feel the slam in your pores. Now I deserve my flowers, because I've transitioned from mortality to immortality. I now own the land of the spirits. And I'm already on my 9th position, so no one can cut me into pieces. Take a seat. Let's have a talk party. Odogu. I've dribbled across the shores without Usain's bolt, and my goal, your goal, our goal is to own a community of talent, and no one can take that from us. This is the story of Ehalakasa, and we will support it to the last breath, because it lives in us, and we are Ehalakasa. Thank you.
The last breath. Ehalakasa. Lives in us. Baby poet, timekeeper. 2 minutes 49 seconds. Judges with 7. Judges 7 6 7 7 6 7 7 6 7 7 6 7 7 7 7 7 6 7 7 7 7 6 7. So I dropped that 6. I dropped the 7. 7 plus 7 plus 7. 7 plus 7 plus 7.
Joy news I dey watch, sad news I dey see. What I see leave me at sea. It all started on the first page of self-medication. It was para, now he's playing with tramadol. You hear me? I said tramadol. He said you want marijuana? You mean marijuana? Addiction, the result of constant addition without subtraction, and in a fraction of malfunctions. These bloody sanctions, let at many T-junctions, turn left or turn right, the mind is building mansions, and that's all addiction. My guy be the red 2 to 5. He did take 2 to 5. Every day, 2, 2, 5. Then he gets high 5. It'll blow in mind like Medusa. It'll make you do sa. The memory is a snake out of his brain pot. Everything they teleport. Ecstasy, they make sad boys happy. They hold anybody. Drugs, fitness, everybody. If you chop your pockets, doggy, you go chop you pada pam, make you say, oh yeah, that be did that day. So tell anybody, to tell somebody, to tell everybody, say, drugs are ruining lives. Taking pills to feel safe is like inventing new ways to put yourself in danger. Kids of today know more drugs than vitamin. Even in schools, juniors are high. Getting high in a junior high school is getting too high. These drugs and kasa, you take amphini, unim red. The fictions after addiction is a real tragedy. But the world can see you resting comfortably in a gutter like it were a king-size bed and not call it a comedy. People recover from addiction, but for death, there's no remedy. Red be danger. Red know the cure hunger. In 2020, when prices were high, be like economy serve, smoke ganja. Red means stop.
Red means stop. Who's the point? Timekeeper. 2 minutes, 31 seconds. Judges. 8. Judges 8. Judges 8, 7. Judges 8, 7, 7. Judges 8, 7, 7, 7. 8, 7, 7, 7. I dropped the 7. We dropped this 8. We maintain this 8 plus 7 plus 7. 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 22. Thank you very much. As we welcome on stage, Soyo Vi Zibo.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the Slam Show on Spoken Word Radio. I am your humble host, Koku Taloku. The show is brought to you by Ehalakasa Brodo. Ehalakasa Brodo, the best from Ashongma Estate to Mamo Bizongo. Our headlines for today are as follows. Kenya has conquered the world poetry slam in Mexico, so Soyo Vi couldn't go. Nati Ogli says poetry doesn't pay in Ghana, so he is going to sell Koliko. Joaquin said the 2024 Grand Slam was a highway robbery. 7-time champion. Abi, you know. Afi say, wow, Bekana Sem or the Ubeko Nogopo. These and more I have for you on the Slam Show, sponsored by Ehalakasa Brodo. We take a quick commercial break, then the news in detail. Yes, Brodo! If you want bread that is all soft, that seduces your soft spots and caresses your senses like the melodies of a love song, Michre, Brodra, Eya Akono, Enye, Eya Akoto, Ehalakasa Brodo. The best from Ashongma Estate to Mamo Bizongo. Eat responsibly, not sold to persons under 18. This advert is vetted and approved by the FDA. Welcome back to the Slam Show on Spoken Word Radio with me, Koku Taloku, the news in detail. These days, it's hard to find a job which pays, and we all need money to buy prepaid. So if they do something when they feel safe, then bro, you for switch lane. These are the words of Nathaniel Ogli, who has decided to quit poetry and sell Koliko. And I understand him. After all, Gobe doesn't come cheap. In 2024, Joaquin lost the slam to Soyo Vi. Asked of his opinion, Joa called it a highway robbery. Now, we don't know what he meant, so we'll try to reach him for comments concerning what he said. But for now, Soyo Vi is on the phone. We want to ask him why he couldn't go to Mexico. Zibo, hello, Megema. This is the Slam Show live on Spoken Word Radio. Mexico. It's the government too. And don't mind those people. When we went to see them about the new trip, they said good things, but in the end, they couldn't pull strings. I can talk a lot, but let me say a few things. The truth is, only God knows the work Etiahene and Sir Black put in. They work harder than Vladimir Putin. So if our government is not willing to move in and prove its commitment to the literary arts and the poetry, you big Jaya Kwashua Blue film. That was 2024 Slam champion Soyo Vi Zibo. I'm being told Jewel is not answering his phone, and Kenya is indisposed. But don't worry, we will have them both on our next episode. For my last story, though, my so thanks, folks, for tuning in to the Slam Show. As I sip my can coke, preparing to dash home, listen to some jokes and laugh with my mouth wide open like a supermassive black hole till I break my backbone, I pray the Catholic Church one day elects a black pope. Keep buying Ehalakasa Brodo. And as always, I have been your humble host, Koku Taloku Slam.
Very few stories. will go back. How are you doing? Timekeeper. 2 minutes. The way they give me and the way they will cross small. 2 minutes 58 seconds. Judges. 10.
Feel free.
December 2014 in Libya, 21 Coptic Christian migrant workers were captured by ISIS. They were brutally tortured and forced to deny their faith or face death, for these were the only options they had. As they were tortured for weeks, they never grew weak in hope of the glory to come. Though their bodies were torn from the incessant strokes, their faith was intact. Among the 21 was a Ghanaian unbeliever who caught a glimpse of what the 20 had seen, though was set free, decided to stay and be the one. February 15, 2015. Like the days of old, like the days of Stephen, the host of the heavens stood in honor, while the whole world stood in silence to witness what will echo through the walls of history, leaving a mark that time will fail to mortalize. As in orange jumpsuit, the 21 before our eyes, with ISIS behind and angels beside them, marched to the Mediterranean shores of Libya, not to fight, but to witness and defend the faith of our fathers with their very last breath, a sacrifice that preached the gospel louder than any sermon. Oh my Lord Jesus, were enough words to push the oppressor's blade against their throats, because in reality it was the oppressed against the oppressors, because those who had fear were not the oppressed in orange but the oppressors in black. The righteous blood of the 21 became one with the sea, not because the heavens didn't see, nor was it a sign of defeat, but for the whole world to witness the fulfillment of a prophecy. See, they will hate, persecute, and take your life, because that they did to me first, but count yourself blessed when you lose your life for my name's sake, because you've earned it in abundance. I hope they know for sure that killing means silencing, even as now and then more of our brothers and sisters around the world lose their lives defending the faith. But here's what they don't know: that death isn't a loss but a gain, not the end but the beginning of an eternal joy. They don't know that we hold on to a promise in which they play a major role. They don't know that death isn't the enemy, but death without salvation is the real deal. See, we will never pray for the end of persecutions. We will pray for strength to endure it. Because without it, how else will you believe the words I utter? Thank you.
We will pray for strength. Thank you, my brother. Ehalakasa. Listen now, timekeeper. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Yes, judges. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 5, 5, 7, 8, 5, 5. I drop this 5, I drop that 8, 5 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 5 plus 7, 7 plus 5 plus 7, 7 plus 5 plus 7. 19. Thank you very much.
Never too poor. Yeah, but I'm still trying to understand why we keep digging for hope in foreign lands. They say, go abroad, chase greener pastures. But how green can it be when the soil you left turned grey with neglect, that the land you abandoned still hums your name, still waiting for you to remember her worth, forgetting that greatness doesn't need passports. Africa is not behind and it's not hopeless. We are harvesting potentials because our blood carries resilience and our soil carries grace. We are the seeds of Sankara, the echoes of Nkrumah's dream, and the heartbeats of Mandela's fight. So no longer shall we measure worth in distance, and no longer shall we trade identity for validation, because our brilliance doesn't need a visa, and our light was born right here in the warmth of the sun, in the rhythm of the soil, and the melody of our mother's tongues. So plant your dreams here and water them with faith. And if you ever hear the wind whispering your name, no, it isn't just air. It's Africa still calling still waiting, still forgiving, and still bleeding quietly for the ones who forgot to return. And maybe Africa will call our heart once again. And this time we'll answer. Thank you.
Thank you very much, gorgeous lady. Plant your dreams here.
So I had to find my own therapy, hence the beats. To beat the pain of my chest, because my heart hurts. My soul bleeds. See, I breathe. But my lungs are still empty. No air in there. Someone asked me why poetry, and I said because it's my safe haven. A space where when I spill, no one will ask if it's real. And if this place is safe, can I at least spit? And maybe I could get one more shot of second chance to live. And my last breath could please permit me to spit my last words before I leave. For with what strength do I have left to navigate through this earth filled with men without empathy? And what crime did I commit to deserve watching my innocence pinned to the floor? My dignity stripped from head to toe. See, I wish I could have said I was raped, but I was just 12 years old. And I never had a dad, so my father never told me the men aren't human beings. Well, I should have known this, because he never stayed before I was birthed, and my mother never told me that the man she vowed would protect me would defile all morals to defile me and my body. Never told me that even though years may go by, I will still feel strange in my own body. And my friends never told me that getting a Medusa tattoo isn't it, because that too will mean a permanent tool for eternal torture. And society says girls get raped because they are indecent. Really? See, in what sense was I sentenced to this everlasting pain? At 12, my body wasn't even curvy, and my waist couldn't even sway, and my breast not protruding enough to attract a fly. So how did I attract you, Mr. Beast? See, someone asked me why poetry, and I said, because constant.
Who needs a fairy to tell these tales when on Christmas Santa knows I'm gifted? Generosity has intel I was born to tip the scales. Jesus, even bartender since my spirit has been uplifted. Frankly speaking, I have soul for these lines like Aretha, raising these flammable bars high as ether. What I do is quite lethal to lower them to smaller positions, fetal. Do I tell a pregnant woman in labor, safe delivery? And if I told you she was an Uber driver, would you believe me? If a flower sacrifices its life to become a gift to us, is that the salvation of Christ preached to us? If a widow's might be the strength that she has, what about her will in sustaining her palms? Bear with me with these questions that I ask. I'm only here to beg your indulgence, not your arms. In this space, everyone is driven by passion. Clearly shows why an avatar works on his aircraft. Tell the devil his tailored weapons won't fashion against my wings in this air shaft. In case you lose your mind, my compass has compassion, invented for souls like you not to go daft. Oriental sounds leading to your satisfaction. Once my thought hit the ground running, that's my final draft. I am a macabre cadaver, appearing like an abracadabra, going hard on these kittens like a Viagra, dripping with a secret sauce. No need for their palaver. Sad to know that some of you guys are full of pride. Not even lions would want your sexuality. How on earth could you become bride to someone with this kind of sensuality? Men with dreadlocks still know the Bab God. They say his ways are incomprehensible. Pastors in my circuit get shocked and know that's how he makes my scribbled lines sensible. Questions about how I keep up on this writing spree, I must say to your hearing, I go blind.
A stab in the back never came in the dark, but in broad daylight, it showed its ugly sight. We held on to the claws of love, hoping it was sent from above, on the wings of a dove, not bare, but in gloves. Fakumapanante, sawate, mame, krache, menante, sawachi, and yes, for dying in the facilities. For them, it is overseas. This is not comedies. The nemesis was falling for their promises, and now we can't even keep a missus, but they have it plus a mistress. When they want the votes, they come as a talk. When they get the notes, they come in their coats. Slit your throat, sink your boat. You can't afloat from coast to coast. There is enough for all, but one has it all. We may not be equal, but the Almighty greatest is all. They longed the watch away when we couldn't say. They kept us at bay, yes, with no pay. But now, break the boundaries, free the chains, just like history, still in pains. Dream came as a mystery, and here, right there. Maybe it was an injection from a quack. Where did we slack? Was it luck or a stab in the back?
When everything is said and done, we'll look back and pay tribute to the mountains we climbed, to the rivers we crossed, to the breath we lost, for the time we were soaked in our sweat, for the time we were betrayed by friends, the pain, the trauma, the distress left in our bed, the lukewarm smile that detained us for years, the demon at our door, the pain we tore, the parasite that fed in our soul, for all that drew from our well without quenching our thirst, for all that labeled us the West, for all that squeezed for our tears, for the day that seemed the night that we lost our sight on this lonely road that we nearly faint. On this battlefield, we took our fate. So today, we all will not stand just for success, but of a testament of courage, strength, resilience, the tireless projecting how we stood the test of time. Even when we ran out of time, our dream kept us snoring, dreaming to the finish line. Now we write memories, moments we dying, the story untold, ready to be unfolded, the fearless lion who's not afraid to break bone, because at the end of the tunnel, I stand as a lamb. I came from Kaswa to slam because I stay in a slam. So I gently and properly lay out this piece so I don't slam the door of your heartbeat. So from now onwards, I'm not just a spoken word artist, I'm an angel. Reconstructing, we align the heart of man to peace. So before you give up, remember, in every of your mess is a message. So don't flip that page. Shalom.
Shalom.
How to defeat capitalism. Wake up. Brush your teeth. Take your bath with half a bucket of water because you're trying not to tip your meter over. Make your way out of the apartment you're paying an arm and a leg for. Run to catch the bus.
Stuff your phone deep into your bag so it isn't snatched away. Greet the sweaty bus conductor who stares at you like the 5 CD note in your hand holds the solution to all his problems. You wonder, who is this sweaty at 6 a.m.? Everyone in the bus is complaining about something. You join them. Share your struggles like breakfast, bad economy, corruption, ECG, the 3-in-1 packet. In that tiny moment of shared grief, your struggle is part of a whole, so it shrinks in severity. You quickly shoot a text to your dad, telling him how you won't be able to send money home this month. You might not even be able to pay your rent. Accra is hard like that. Life is even harder than Accra, harder than the teeth you might not have toothpaste to brush in the next 2 weeks. Your skin is reacting to the state of things, or maybe the mercury in your water. It is the 3rd day of a new month. Your salary has still not been paid. The government has a perfect excuse for it. You add another job interview to your calendar because what it means to be a young adult in this day and age is
Soyo Vi as
Come back to the stage. And let's give him a resounding round of applause. Listen, last year, he didn't do so much. And actually, he was the winner, all right? But he couldn't go with full stars next year for real. Yes. And to come and slam again, listen, maximum respect. So please, let's have some black present the trophy and the cash prize to our winner. And he says you need help from the legendary Mutombo, the poet. Mutombo, please join us on stage. And let's also have Marakana on stage as well. Yes, please use that for them when they come. And also put your hands together for all the judges. Yeah, we've had amazing judges tonight. Thank you very much, Mutombo Marakana. Oh, please. Soyo Vi Zibo. Yes, thank you very much. And also let's have Mutombo present the cash prize. Cash prize, plenty money. 5,000 cities. Put your hand there for Ehalakasa. Charlie. $5,000 cities goes to Zibo. And he goes to South Africa to represent Ghana and to defend our title. So we go down the list. Pray for our brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mutombo. Thank you very much. Sir Black.
Continue to make sure that we give one person this cash prize is also to establish that anytime anybody at all in Ghana, because the poetry scene is not being respected, if I have to say that, we as poets, we are paying a poet to perform for a show 5,000. So you, who wants the poet to perform for you, you cannot say you are giving him 500. You can't say you are giving him 1,000, even 2,000. It's a disgrace. We are paying ourselves 5,000 for a poet performing on our space. So the standard should be 5,000. And this must be there. So if you go and they give you 500 and you come to our show and you expect us to do what? So, I mean, it's a still continue to make sure that we give one person this cash prize is also to establish that anytime anybody at all in Ghana, because the poetry scene is not being respected, if I have to say that, we as poets, we are paying a poet to perform for a show 5,000. So you, who wants the poet to perform for you, you cannot say you are giving him 500. You can't say you are giving him 1,000, even 2,000. It's a disgrace. We are paying ourselves 5,000 for a a poem performing on our space. So the standard should be 5,000. And this must be there. So if you go and they give you 500 and you come to our show and you expect us to do what? So, I mean, it's a